Hello, here's a video that will explain how we get from pictures taken with the Infinite Jib to a 3D model. So usually the first step would be to go through your pictures and make sure they're all cleaned up. So by example, we'd be getting rid of the pictures from the takeoff and from the landing and the pictures from the craft as it's going towards its first waypoint. The next step would be to go in your workflow and to align the photos. What you see here, this big blue mess, is what the result is from aligning the photos. So if we zoom in a little bit, we can see individual squares. All these squares represent a picture and its position. If we turn this off, under it we can see the sparse point cloud, which is created after the photos are aligned. After this step is done, what we can do is we can go and place all our ground control in the photos. So we'll just pick one of our markers, filter by the markers, and in the interest of saving time, I've already completed this project. However, I'll just show off the steps as best I can. So in the photo here, we see a big orange cross. This is what we used to as our control. Now that the pictures are aligned, and in this case we've already found this marker in two other pictures. So right now Agisoft is doing its best to place the marker, which is this nice little gray flame here. So it's placing this as best as it can, and we can go through all the pictures and refine its placement. Once we've placed our markers in our pictures, what we'd like to do now is optimize our photo alignment, which is going to refine the alignment of the photos in the first step. So once that's done, we can then go ahead and create our dense cloud. So we just have to select the quality that we want, and then we're going to set it, since this is a pit, just a gravel pit, we're going to set it to aggressive. Normally you'd press OK, but like I said, in the interest of saving time. So here's our sparse, and this would be our dense point cloud. So as you can see, the point cloud is a lot more fleshed out, very detailed. And from here, what we would do is we would now create our mesh. So we would go back into our workflow, select the build mesh command. In this case, we'll select the height field method. We're going to use our dense point cloud to create the mesh. And then these advanced parameters we're just going to leave as they are. And then we'd press OK. And then we'd end up with this. So this is just a colored mesh. It's not very nice looking, but we can do better in the next step. So this is just a single color mesh, as you can see. And then we have the triangulated mesh. If we zoom in, we can see the individual triangles. This is what you would import into AutoCAD or any other kind of CAD software. Going back in our workflow, we're going to go and build our texture. Basically what building the texture does is it overlays pictures onto the mesh and gives us a very nice 3D model. So we're going to select the orthophoto mode, use the mosaic blending mode, and then the advanced, we're not going to check the color correction. We'd press OK, and then Agisoft would do its thing. It's just going to take a second to load the texture. Okay, here we are. So now as you can see, there's a big difference between this and the colored mesh. This looks a lot more detailed. You can actually see the individual grains of gravel. Looks very pretty. And this is how you would go from just simple pictures. Oops. So just these simple little pictures to a nice 3D model. And now from here, what we can do, in this case, since it's a gravel pit, there's a lot of volumes that we could calculate. So I'm just going to go back to the single color mesh. We're just going to select a pile. I like the lasso tool here, and basically we just have to trace around the pile as best as we can. I kind of missed a bit of it. We're going to invert our selection and delete the mesh that's surrounding our pile. We're going to reselect our pile, go in tools and then mesh, and then we're going to close holes. Press OK. So basically what we've just done is we've closed the holes on the bottom of the mesh. And with our mesh still selected, we're going to go and measure the area and the volume. And that's how simple it is to calculate a volume in an area in Agisoft. Thanks.